Hey guys, Diesel here, doing another video on Midwest Horizons map mod. Um, I meant to do this video yesterday, um, but I kind of got a little sidetracked. Um, I'm having to redo this video again because something made my game minimize to desktop, and I didn't know if it messed up my recording or not, so I'm having to redo it again. But a lot has changed since the last video. Um, I have moved my farm, which I will show you guys from where and stuff in a second. So, I just got one little thing to do real quick before we go off. And I will go through and do a kind of like a garage showcase for you guys. I may do that after this. Not sure. Um, but since we got that harvester working now, um, we're going to. I want to go ahead and show you guys. And of course, I forgot to hit my stopwatch this time. Okay. So it might be a few minutes off, but like I said, I am going to show you guys more of this map. So, basically, there's a lot of big fields and everything. Oh, and I moved my farm over there because there's really no fields right in here to take, to mess up. The only thing that were here were grass fields. Um, and yeah, there's already a house here, but you can't really use that house. I mean, you can use this shed and that and this and everything, but the house is really pointless. So, that's the reason why I got this house here. Um, but yeah, other than that, there was a big mound of dirt here. I just went through and flattened. Um, Now some of my fields, I got this here. Um, it's looking like this for now. But the reason why this one's looking like this, because there was a big, massive hump. Like, you see that little bit of hill right there? It was like twice the size of it right there. So, lowered that. Like I said, lowered this big mound of dirt that was here. Now there's another field that I've done it because some of these fields connect. Like this little bit here is actually part of field 30. So it's kind of weird and awkward. Um, and then some fields like this here, you can see right in front of me. You can't really tell it whenever we get to it, but there's actually standing water in these fields. Um, and this field here is green because of that. Because whenever you have oh, he's full. Basically, whenever you have a field with standing water in it, the AI worker thinks that it's an obstacle. So the worker is not going to go through that little bit of standing water in the field. So I ended up finding out the only way to get rid of it is because most of the time where there's sitting water is like a dip in the field. So the best way to get rid of a dip in the field is to level it with another portion of the field. That's what I did in that field there, and it got rid of the water. So basically, right there where that power pole is that I'm exactly facing, right, it's kind of hard to tell. Uh, Basically, like take this portion of the field and do the leveling thing and just go all the way up through here and around this whole little area to fix that, basically. So I'm gonna get this out of the crops here. Um, yeah. So that's what I had to do in that field. So and then there are some fields that see field 69, I think it is. Ooh, that'd be a good little spot to place a farm. I've never seen this spot before. Got enough room to put like at least one house, or at least a house, Probably one big shed. Or I mean, you could get rid of these two fields here around it and make a bigger one. Yeah, pretty cool. But and it's more central as well. So, huh. That's what happens when you don't actually get to fully explore the map or actually explore the map. So, but anyways, um, and there are some fields that aren't, numbered that are grass fields like this field here. So, but yeah, I never noticed that at all. Huh. I may end up moving again. It's a thought. And so yeah, then you got some fields that are like this where a little bit of water goes into the field and then it's just kind of like a little dried up piece of extension into the field. 69, yeah, it's right here. Say like this one here, I mean really, you can basically just come down through here, plow to here, and then come and plow down through here and actually connect the field a bit more and plow all this. I mean, honestly, you can. Because there really isn't no water in the, no. There's no water in there. So, but of course you do get fields like that and everything. See, it'd be nice to take something over like that, like this little spot, and actually use the house and stuff. But I'm not going to investigate that here. Ugh, excuse me. In a minute. I'm still fighting allergies. I hate it. But that don't look like this is enough room for my stuff, of course. But well, it would be worth checking out eventually. But yep. So I mean, there's a lot of places you can make a farm and have a farm at. Um, it's just it's the person's honest opinion on where they want it. You can have it where I'm at. You can have it where we just looked at field 15 and 16. You can have it up there, that little bit there, it's field 62, and then of course you got the shop here, which I do plan on loading this Challenger up on the lowboy in this video, and possibly either one of these cotton harvesters or try to get both of them on the lowboy. Which, I mean, I think it might be a tight squeeze, but we could try. And then probably off camera I'll try to get these two spreaders. They are mods. They just come out, I think, Friday or Saturday. And so basically you can... They basically spread, I think, lime and solid manure. Or not solid manure, solid fertilizer. So, and this Magnum here is a mod as well. It's a very nice looking Magnum mod. I like it because of the tires and everything. So, but and then of course I got the Brute. I suppose the better version of the Brute's going to be coming out whenever the Welker's Farms map comes out, which I do plan on downloading when it comes out. But we have to basically help Welker's Farms YouTube channel get to 200,000 subs, and Mapper's Paradise will release their farm. Because Mapper's Paradise is doing their farm. So we just gotta wait on the 200,000 subs for them. So then you got your sell points over here, which there's a lot of them. There's My Dairy LLC, My Drange, mid-range eggs. I don't know why I said mid-range. Mid-cot co. I don't know what mid-cot co is. Mid-wools, of course, right here is, I think, the selling point for the wool or cotton, whichever, both probably. And then this one is Horizon Coop. And then you got Cooper Farm Grains over on the over in that direction there. And then also you have the cattle and feed area with the animal dealer, which is just to the south Um, and I'm gonna take a screenshot of this at some point or another, and tell the map maker thanks for implementing my name into the map. I know he didn't do it intentionally, but I kind of making a joke because my name is spelled just like that, Casey. So yeah, pretty funny. Um, but yeah, see, here's some more standing water. You can't really see it unless you go to it or you're far away from it. But there's a lot of standing water in certain fields and stuff like that. It's kind of cool in a way, but it's absolutely annoying when it comes to hired workers. I think this spot here, right up here, that's the biggest amount of sitting water I've seen, which it also does translate into the road here, as you can see. But it really, I mean, you can't, it doesn't splash when you go through it or anything, so it's kind of a downside bummer to it. But, so yeah, so far though, the fields I own, this one and, this one right here are my last two fields to be harvested for now. So, and while I'm already in this, I'm going to, oh, wrong button. Oh, poop. I didn't want to do that. I'm just gonna try and level that out more. So, oh, didn't want to do that. So, but yeah, since I am going to be basically going through and plowing that whole field, I do have several fields that are like that. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Um, here's one, the field that I showed earlier in the video, over here. I see this right here. I'm gonna come through and I'm gonna actually plow from right here all the way over. I'm gonna try to plow around the poles here. That way I can have this little extra spot there of crop. So that's the only difficult thing about field 110. And also what I was thinking about doing is connecting field 110 and 108, which both of those, let's see, 159 plus 69. That would give me about a 228 acre field. So, I mean, that's a huge field. And also, I've been thinking about adding field 115 into it. Because, I mean, both field 110 and 115 are basically kind of even right there. They're off a little bit. But basically, they're even fields. Same width across, basically. One's probably a little more than the other. But yeah, the only thing about field 115 I don't like is the house sitting over here in it, right there. But and I mean I could connect 116 to it too, but it won't be as big as those fields. That's the reason why I'm not really planning on it. But yeah, so I gotta actually replow this section of the field here, and then what I plan on doing as well is plowing this little bit of grass area here. Basically going down here, going even with that, and just plowing down through here and connecting to right here. And then just going through and plowing all that. So, but that'll be a ways for that. And I also plan on connecting field 119 with this field as well. 119 and 117 be connected. I've actually been kind of thinking about connecting all these fields up here, 119, 121, 117, and field 42 together. Leave 41 still by itself, even though I could technically plow right here all the way up to the tree, around the tree, and all the way over to this field here. So, and then all the way up to here. So, I mean, it's a possibility. I don't know. Well, I'll just have to think on that and everything. If it wasn't for this big stand of trees, I would plow the whole entire thing into one big gigantic field. But some of them trees aren't the ones for the processor, and some are, I think. I don't know. We'll have to work on that. Which I may try to do that. The only thing that I hate though is you can't get rid of this. It doesn't really operate, so yeah, it's the sucky part about it. It's just basically this hard obstacle in the game. But yeah, I moved my farmyard from over here, as you can see, to over there. And basically what I did is I just sold the land as soon as I moved my equipment and everything. So that way the farmer can, the AI farmer can basically replow these fields and stuff, because I wasn't taking the time out to do that. So, and then I also sold this field as well, because the only way you can access that field, I do believe, yep, is basically right here at this gate. Right here. So, that's the reason why I ended up selling that field. But, I'm honestly thinking, though, about, I hate allergies. Sorry. I'm honestly thinking, though, about moving my farm over here. Like, moving my house and stuff over here, and then, I don't know. Because where it's at right now, it's basically in the middle of all my big fields and everything. Let's see, if I move over here, though, I could plow these fields right here together and have one gigantic field right through here. So, I don't know, though. But maybe if I make another map, I might choose that spot there to, probably if I do another save of this map, if I can't figure out how to copy the map, I'll probably do another save and probably make this my farmyard area, my primary farmyard area, and just get rid of both of these fields here, this one and this one, and that way I can have more, you know, coverage on the farm, and I can have more buildings and stuff for storage and whatnot. So it'd be kind of cool. It would just suck though, having to navigate them low boys and stuff around this little bend here. But pretty cool though, because then, you know, I could actually do some livestock, because there's a grass field right here in front of it. So yeah, I don't know. It's something to think about though, because I mean, if I do buy all this, which I don't know, I want to look and see. Oh, okay, so yeah, basically that's one whole big square. But basically, if I was to start here, I'd basically buy everything inside here, all the way over to the shop and up. Basically, I'd buy that whole square. I don't know if I'd come as far north as up here though. Now, if I was to do this spot here, you know, I'd get those, and so then I'd probably actually do basically all the way up through here and over, basically. But I don't know. I mean, there's so many different options that you can do on this map. That's the reason why I like it. That's the reason why I like a 4X map. But I mean, people have their opinions and the way they want to do their things for their farms and stuff like that. So I mean, go for it. This map is opportunity, plenty of opportunity for it. Really nice open map, so you can get creative on it, be open-minded on it. So but there are some things that you have to do yourself, um, like in field 110, um, with the power poles going through it. You kind of gotta plow around the poles, and you can only have your worker do so much. So, but and then to fix the fields that have standing water in them, so the workers can do work. So, excuse me. So there's a lot of things you could do and would end up having to do and stuff like that. I mean, you don't have to do anything, but it's just one of those things. So, but what I want to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and load this Challenger 975 up onto the low boy. Since the exhaust is facing forward on this tractor, I'm gonna park it on here. It's the thing I learned in college for the diesel mechanic stuff. Basically, if a tractor has like a pipe like that, and basically you just back it onto the trailer so that way you can pull it off. Basically, if this tractor's facing the other way on the low boy, um, sorry, I feel a sneeze coming, but I'm trying to hold it in. Basically, if you're going down the road fast enough and enough air is going down the exhaust, it can actually turn the motor, so basically you can kick start the motor, without you even knowing and everything. So that's why most of the time when I load up a tractor, if I'm able to, I have the exhaust facing that way. Now, if it's facing to the side, like say the cotton harvesters or like the buds, those you can basically put on any way you want because the exhausts are facing to the side. So, and then of course the straight pipe tractors and stuff, old timey tractors and everything. Those of course you can do like that. I'm basically going to go ahead and take this last Challenger tractor back to the farm, so that way it's one headache out of my head. But basically the set of trailers that I have like this are going to be used for the big tractors and also harvesters. Now the sprayers will be used on the other low boy that's sitting right there. That's Challenger colored. That doesn't have the extra attachments to the trailer and stuff. So yeah. I mean, I am really enjoying this map. It's a very good map, fun map. A lot of stuff to be done on it, especially if you buy a lot of equipment. Of course, I went in and added money because, yeah, I may do that. I started off you start off with a decent amount of equipment and stuff, but, you know, I like to have fleets of equipment, so I don't do it realistically. I just basically go into the file, add money, shabing shabong. Most of the time, though, I end up adding money so that way I can get land, because you have to be able to buy land in order to actually start anything. Now, I'm not the one to do the contract work, so there are times, I will. What was that? Okay. But anyways, there are times that I just go and add money in just so I can buy the land. And at first, when I first started doing that was my intent. So that way, I can do start from scratch mode and basically just get a little plot of land where I can build a house. So, but some of these new map mods, basically you can you start out with some equipment. So basically, what you start out with on this map is John Deere equipment. So it's really good equipment. But I like John Deere, I like Case, and I like Challenger, and I like Massey. So I just alternate on different maps. Depending on what maps I'm on, I'll do case in John Deere, do case of Challenger like on here, and then sometimes I'll do John Deere Massey on a map, or John Deere and Challenger on a map. And then same way with the Challengers, I'll do it with either Case, Massey, or John Deere. So I rarely ever do like Fendt and the Dukes Far tractors and the Valtras. I rarely ever do those. Now, if I'm on a European map, I will do those. But American maps mainly is Challenger, Case, Massey, and John Deere. So those are my company brands for certain maps. Mainly the American maps. So just cause I do live in the U.S. and I do know what kind of equipment and stuff we use over here. For the most part. I mean, there are some places that do use like vouchers and stuff like that from across seas, but for the most part here, and I really wish that somebody would come out with a good what is it? Versatile. It'd be nice somebody come out with a nice versatile tractor mod, which I do have one versatile tractor mod. It was the first one I'd ever seen whenever I looked it up for Farming Sim 19. But it's not the best. It's a very small articulated tractor compared to like this Challenger articulated. So, but yeah, so I don't know. It's just hard to change places, because part of me is still wanting to go over there to that one spot I just seen at field 14, or field 15 and 16. Another part of me just wants to stay here and whatnot. But it'd be nice if we could have 2 homes, but we can't. So, but what I'm gonna do with this truck is I'm gonna pull in over here. That way I don't have that far of a drive with the tractor. Because basically, since this used to be an actual field with just grass in it, technically you can get the equipment very dirty. So, detach. So, but I mean, I may do a garage tour tonight. I don't know. I may wait until tomorrow night. Because part of me does want to just do some normal farming on here and everything before it gets too late, because it is already after midnight. So make sure that's this first one. Yep. And now I get to move this down. I kind of try to have. I basically go from like the first. Like say for all my cases over here. See, there's the first tractor, second, third, fourth. Then in the Optum series, and then the first case Magnum. There's second, third, fourth. Then a first tracked Challenger, which is. I actually should have bought those first, but I forgot to. So, but basically it goes from the first tractor I bought to the last one of that certain section and everything. That's how I got them parked, and that's I always like to try to keep them. So, but this low boy is done. So we're gonna take it and try to turn around right here with it. If I can get it where the truck turns with the pole. Nope. Alright, there we go. So now what we can do is you bring this in here, because this is the shed that I'm basically going to be parking a lot of my trucks in. So lead boys are mainly going to be pulled in like what I'm about to do here, and then all the grain trucks and stuff will be done the opposite way. So, but I'm not gonna worry about loading that on. So, and in this map, I will do some cotton harvesting. So, but I think for now, what I'm gonna do is I want to do this do a Let's Play series on this map, starting off in this save game. I may do another save. Have the farm location, different location, and if I like the different location better, you know, I will basically do that one more. But you know, if I like this one more and everything, I'll just stay on this one. So, but I'll definitely keep you guys informed on which one I'm doing. So, and then I might also do a trial and start up another save and do the secondary place that I want to select for the farm and everything, and then see what you guys think. So that could be a possibility. I hate allergies so bad. But so yeah. But that's basically it for this video. Like I said, it's a really good map, very big. I mean, honestly, it'd probably take 2 videos of driving around to show off everything. But there really isn't that much to show off as well. So, because I mean, you only got a handful of selling points. Other than that, everything else is filled in trees, and probably the occasional random barn / house, whatever you want to say. So, yeah. So other than that, what am I doing? I'm trying to find a truck. I need to go park this one at some point. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about these yet. Those 2 need to be brought here and unloaded. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive this truck down to that field, and we'll end the video of unloading corn into the trailer here, and we'll end it at that. So one last little trip for us, and then we'll be done. So, but yeah, it's a very nice, pleasant map. I mean, you could basically put a lot of hours on the tractors on this map, especially with the amount of acreage and stuff like that there is to cover and in all the fields and everything. So it's very nice. And I do have the stop and go thing off, I think. Can't remember, since I did do the start from scratch thing. But and probably too, whenever I do the next little save thing, I may do the start from scratch and then just start off with the equipment I have, and just go from that. You know, I'll probably end up getting Challenger to go with a John Deere as well. So. And it's just me, because, you know, I do like Challenger a lot, but especially the 1000 series tractor that Challenger has. I really do like them a lot. So, but I mean, I just think I end up overusing Case too much, and at some points I actually think I overuse John Deere points. So that's the reason why I try not to use them a lot in different maps and whatnot, so that's the reason why if I do like a brand change, I try to do it early before I get really hard and heavy into the harvesting and everything. But if I'm for sure going to keep something, I just go along with it and just constantly knock out the harvesting. So, yeah. But Field 108 is going to be interesting whenever we get to it. So, let's see if I own Field. If I start over there, yeah, it'll be hard. I mean, I could go all the way over here, but I basically won't own anything higher than Field 116. I'd basically buy everything from Field 116 down to 108 and then over. But that's if I was to do that too. But if I do the start from scratch and actually use the equipment that I start off with, it'll be a while before I get to those. So, which is something I would like to do. I've been wanting to do it myself for a long time. I've been wanting to, start off with base equipment that you get. I rarely ever do that. Even on 17, I rarely ever done it. So, but I'm actually thinking about installing FS17 and just playing on some mods from back on that game, which would basically mainly be the Whelper's Farms map, because I never really got to play on it much, and at the time I didn't really pay attention to that map much. So I kind of want to go back into it and go into that again. So get a little close. So I want to go ahead and bring this up too. So but yeah, so from a little farm or from a little field in Midwest Horizon, I hope you guys really enjoyed this map so far from what you've been seeing. Like I said, I do want to actually get this map into a series and everything, so just keep a lookout for me to do more on this map, which I definitely will. I'll definitely have a garage tour for this save coming soon. So that way I can actually showcase all you guys my equipment and everything. So and then look forward to some harvesting actually going to be on camera. Yeah, those may be really long videos, but we'll try to get it done as quick as we can. And if it's going to take longer than what I'd like, which is normally around 45-50 minutes, if it's going to take longer than that, then I'll just stop the video and then start up another video and be like a part 2 type thing. So, but yeah, I recommend getting this map and giving it a try and see where your mind and creativity go from there. From all the different spots on this map here that I've pointed out that could be good starting off spots for a farm. It gets me curious where everybody decides to purchase their land and everything and start their farm at. So, but yeah. But until next time, guys, happy farming.